temperature was 86 degrees, the dew point was 68. The relative humidity 54%, producing a heat index of 89. The wind was southwest at 14 miles an hour, gusting to 32. The pressure was 29.64 inches and falling. At the Hilton Head Airport, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 73, and the relative humidity 94%. The wind was south at 12 miles an hour, gusting to 22. The pressure was 29.68 inches and falling. At the Beaufort County Airport, it was fair. The temperature was 73, and the relative humidity 88%. The wind was south at 9 miles an hour, gusting to 22. The pressure was 29.64 inches and falling. Throughout cloudy, with a temperature of 75 at Columbia, 84 at St. Simon's Island, and 74 at Myrtle Beach. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 79 at Charleston, 81 at Walterboro, 81 at Savannah, 81 at Brunswick, and 75 at Sylvania. And now, here are some regional marine observations. At Folly Beach, the air temperature was 70. The wind was southwest at 14 knots, gusting to 16 knots. At the Charleston Pilot Buoy, the air temperature was 70. The wind was south at 16 knots, gusting to 21 knots. The Charleston Pilot Wave Buoy reported a wave height of 5 feet, with a wave period of 7 seconds. Water temperature was 67. The Keeper's Nearshore Buoy reported southwest winds at night high of 6 feet, with a wave period of 26 seconds. Water temperature was 66. The Frick Nearshore Buoy reported south winds at 70 knots. The air temperature was 70. The Fort Pulaski Tide Gauge reported south winds at 7 knots, gusting to 11 knots. The air temperature was 76, and the water temperature was 67. These storms will be capable of producing gusty winds and hail up to the size of pennies. A few stronger storms will be possible, and could produce hail up to the size of quarters and necessitate the issuance of severe thunderstorm warnings. Thunderstorm activity should diminish by the late afternoon hours. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, All Hazards, or the Internet for the latest information from the National Weather Service. The official National Weather Service forecast for the listening area. This afternoon, partly sunny with a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 70s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 50s. Less humid. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Friday, sunny. Highs around 70. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour. Friday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 40s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-40s. Synopsis for the coastal waters of south coastal South Carolina and north coastal Georgia. A cold front will move offshore today. Drier and cooler weather is expected to return late week through the weekend. High pressure will prevail early next week. Here is the coastal waters forecast. From Edexton Beach to Savannah, out 20 nautical miles. For this afternoon, southwest winds 15 knots with gusts to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms. For tonight, west winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. For Friday, west winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southwest 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet, building to 3 to 4 feet. For Friday night, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. For Saturday, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. For Saturday night, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. For Sunday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Sunday night, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. Monday, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. And for Monday night, south winds 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. degrees north out to 1,000 fathoms. Gale force winds possible Saturday. For today, southwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 5 to 9 feet. Showers and scattered thunderstorms. For tonight, winds veering to west to northwest 15 to 25 knots. Seas 5 to 9 feet. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. For Friday, west to southwest winds 20 to 30 knots. Seas 5 to 9 feet. For Friday night, west winds 20 to 30 knots. Seas 6 to 10 feet. For Saturday, west winds 20 to 30 knots, increasing to 25 to 35 knots. Seas building to 7 to 13 feet. For Saturday night, west winds 25 to 35 knots, becoming northwest. Seas 8 to 14 feet. For Sunday, northwest winds 20 to 30 knots, becoming west to northwest 10 to 20 knots. Seas subsiding to 6 to 11 feet. Sunday night, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots. Seas subsiding to 3 to 6 feet. Monday, winds becoming variable 5 to 15 knots, then becoming south to southwest 10 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. And for Monday night, south to southwest winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. The upcoming tides for Beaufort, South Carolina. Low tide at 8:23 p.m. today. High tide at 2:32 a.m. Friday. Low tide at 9:01 a.m. Friday. High tide at 2:51 p.m. Friday. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ-23 in Beaufort, the voice of the National Weather Service. The station proudly serves the South Carolina Low Country and the coastal empire of Georgia. Additional weather information can be found online at weather.gov/CHS. The local time is